the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love. Chill, right on my side as my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you revel out the dark hallways? This place I kissed, I made your day. I say, play a track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Chain a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Come back in.
I bet you right up when we start the show, but I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we flow because we run some plays. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Chain a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Lightning strikes, so we begin that violent force of life. Guaranteed to turn it as a better goal of mine. Because we don't get changed like a chameleon. And the channel, whenever the rap show the world is on, you know we dazzle like get all our human battles. Right outside your head to redeem. I call the bottles, fall in love with your teachers on the right, we are self-made. Check, free of Bevan, it's LA.
Chain a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Keep my feet on the ground, keep my head in the clouds. Electrified by the sound, it comes from the down. And we get a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Harrison Butker set to get things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the gun, it's Goff. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down, they need 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 53 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
The 27-yard line.
Let's go on, Eddie! 15! Check! 43! 43! 15!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now compete.
And he's in! Justin Jefferson! Touchdown, Chiefs! Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff 14-6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Line 20. Hey, kill.
To throw is gone. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Cup in motion. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. He's got his man. That's Booten. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On play action, Goff. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Vegas.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's into the end zone. Cooper Kupp, touchdown, Las Vegas. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to air this one out, and this will be incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage, and ball's incomplete.
2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. Pass to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
I don't need to. Let's go, Woo,
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, and they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw again. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. He'll go play action with Goff. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Throwing here is Goff. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. On 2nd down, Goff. Short throw that's pulled in by Mayer. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
20!
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. 17.
Now Gentry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raider first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5.
14, like 20.
In motion, Besh. Once again, it's Gentry. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. 3rd and 9.
We go tonight. 80.
Throwing, Goff.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
A 40-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He's to midfield. Still going. And they're not going to catch up to him. He brings it all the way back. 95 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Raiders 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. start on the ground with Genty. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Goff to throw. And Buck, it's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of this wild card game.
And the Las Vegas first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Throw here down the field. Will fall, incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock. Bowers. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Look on Genty at the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Vegas.
It's a gain of 20.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Second and 7.
Wait, please. Super one. We're good.
From the gun, it's Goff. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. Incompletion.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Look middle, and it's caught by Beck. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection, and it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And
he's in! Ashton Genty! Touchdown, Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yellow.
On the ground to start it, they give it to Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First down throw, Mahomes, throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Mahomes now on 2nd down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Malik Hooker.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st down, it's gone. He'll get this off to Genty. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. It is 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's gone. He'll rotate Thornton over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10. Now, Goff. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds. inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of 23 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
Goff. To the middle, it's Goff. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
First down, Raiders.
14.
Goff to throw on first down. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yellow.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game.
Eye down these two.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Speed on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 39.
Second and 6.
Here's second
At the
and 6.
39-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
Brings up third down.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will have the Chiefs first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
The right side to Olave. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. On the ground, this is Gibbs. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. DJ Speed getting in there to make the tackle.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Yellow. What's that?
On the handoff, this is good.
Jamil Gibbs, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Bring money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got richer, don't call me slow 6 racks on a sweater.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th downs looming.
I'm a blue girl. Don't hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them. I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to M. Now I got cell phone. If it's about money, do you know it's whatever? If it's about money, do you know I'm on it? Hey, no this, I gone. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like home. South Middle Spanish back, plus bone. Just like a break of beat, I'm a beat to the dope. This is my world.
Yellow. Keep going, boys, easy.
Now Mahomes. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Got 17. 180.
In motion, Besh. On the ground, it's Genti to start the drive. To the 20. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. A big-time play for Vegas. 47 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. Blown back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Goff has his offense ready for this 2-point try.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
26, Chiefs 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On first down, it's Mahomes. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Yellow, yellow.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 with a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From 29, here is 2nd down and 5. Now, Mahomes. That's caught by Gibbs. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. 15, yellow, 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 yellow.
Here's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Second down, they need 7.
Yellow.
On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Yellow. Up. Let's get that touch. Yellow. Hey, 43, 43, 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is caught, and he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's 1st and goal.
First down.
15.
First down and goal to go.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
Gibbs is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Pistol look, and here's Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's a loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Right side, home in by Cup. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
17 yards. And the Raider first down.
Goff to throw. He'll find Dickey at the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Las Vegas first down.
Cut. 180.
In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. They'll run with Genty. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
It's a loss of 2.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Cup in motion. A second down throw for Goff. Drop this one down to Genty, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
Throwing on second down. Goff. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. They really ratcheted it up with coverage there, and they force fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Now Mahomes. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. 15.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 11. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mahomes. That's out to the flat and incomplete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. To the right. That's Pitts. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. 12 yards there and a first down.
26-yard line.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Attack, attack.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. This throw pulled in by Pitts.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Second down, goal to go.
I go on, Eddie! Attack! Push! Eye down these two!
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Mahomes now to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. The defense holds, stopping the 2-point conversion in the final minute, and this remains a 2-point game. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances, and boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Run right up the gut from Jenkins. He's belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take it in. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend.
I just wanna rock. Body of the
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You